Warmachine, Nation4Nation I. We share the same symptoms, yet we have no idea what is happening. Have you wondered whether any one of them asked, how much for the whole thing? These Flaminis Martialis, brandishing spears and proceeding to bind all these bodies to an earth regulated by a death coming from elsewhere. Are bodies unimportant or inessential, yet available like broken arrows for your delectation? An eruption of swallows as the bodies are dragged on, full of holes. What is this subspecies that has convinced us of death as the befitting option? Yet there is something to be said about becoming nothing for the country. You become yourself when you wish to die, a constellation of wounds previously designed for the perfect bodies of history. Have you ever wondered whether any one of them asked, how much for the whole thing? A language of circuitry and secrecy against the public. Yes. Grow sick, destroy the bodies of the nation from within, and move on. This machine of a state, unchanging in its elimination and destruction of the bodies it does not see fit for survival. Was there a fair trial held for this? No. These unfit bodies cannot be the incarnation of this state. No, not the abject faces collapsed on one side, unable to pronounce anything but vowels and incantations. The sounds leave the mouth like paralyzed feet dragged across gravel. We still trade tips on how to feel less unwell, as that is the only thing that binds us. That is until the moment before we fall again sick, for months on end, and the seas surge asking, where are the good bodies producing kings on this land? Conserve, reserve, serve. Is there an end to this? Is there an end to all of this? Is this the end to all of this? Being the small animals that we are, griefs cannot be controlled or contained. Being the small animals that we are, desperately pleased with our surroundings, the terror grows like ivy across our fingertips. At least, acid diluted in water is potable. This is not an evaluation of what sort of country you are, but rather an evaluation of the symptoms you describe. My daughter says to me, if you live for 2 more decades, then the water might stop running green every time you turn on the tap. Have you wondered when it was that one of them asked, how much for the whole thing? An ode to those who believe that a revolution is an inevitable thing before the bodies break down again. Look, the cause is the nation. The bodies breaking down is the symptom. This is no revolving door, and the arrows are not signs, they really are the rocks, knives, and scissors game once used on our bodies. Or was that the Minotaur masturbating on our backs? His body the ghost of the past? You see, we are not mythical enough. Oh, I know. This is how to pass the time. Uncloak the tumors.